Hi everybody, this is the second card for our online card class for July, and this is the Merry Wreath card, and I will have this uploaded by Friday, and there will be a PDF to go along with it that will give you the dimensions and measurements of the cards, and that way you can make more if you would like to. So this one actually uses the crumb cake. In your kit, you'll get a piece of crumb cake cardstock or a piece of basic gray cardstock, because I had two different kinds of the In Good Taste DSP, and I didn't have enough for just one color. So this way it gives you a little bit of variety. So when you get yours, you will have your piece of designer series paper, and this is the In Good Taste, and it does match the crumb cake. So we can go ahead and attach that piece to the cardstock. And if you wanted to, you could go ahead and attach it to your Whisper White card base. I did put that as the last step on the PDF, but it really doesn't matter because there's nothing else you need to do to it. If you want to wait until you stamp the inside of your card base, that's always a good thing to do. That way, if you mess up, you can just flip it around and stamp again. So we have those pieces layered, and this card is really pretty easy to put together. You know, you have all your pieces inside of your envelope. You have the Merry, and this does have the adhesive on the back of it. You have your twines, and this is a braided linen twine. It's so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and make our bow. And then you just tie it like this, and then you can figure out how big you want it to be and then trim the tails off of it, or leave the tails if you like. I like them. So we'll put that to the side. And then inside you're going to have your pearls, and I did put them in a piece of wax paper because I colored them with my stamping blends, and I didn't want there to be a chance of anything getting on your cardstock. So these are the pearls that I colored, and you can color almost anything with your blends. And what I do, like these are just the rhinestones, and you just color them and it dries, and then you can use them on your projects. So that's all I did with the pearls. I ran out of pearls, or I would have showed you on there. So this is the wreath, and it is from the Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. I'm going to show it to you real quick. It is absolutely gorgeous, and this is on your PDF, where you can find it in the catalog and the number to order. So if you notice, my wreaths are out of here because I used them. Let me show you on here. You do get 3 sheets of these actually, I'm sorry. So you would end up getting 3 of I call them wreaths, but they're just pieces, laser cut pieces. They're so pretty. I made a lot of cards out of these. And then you're also inside of here, you get these pieces to layer on cardstock. And I'm going to be doing some cards to show you how to use these pieces to make some really pretty cards. Aren't they gorgeous? So these just come out, and all you have to do, the easiest thing to do is the trick that I do with the sponge and the glue, and then just tap on the back of it, and then you can layer it right over your cardstock. So all you have to do is, with your wreath, you just want to put some glue. I like some movement on mine, so I don't want glue on everything. I just put it in some different spots here, just so it holds it down. But I don't like it flat and just no movement at all. So you just want to layer this. It's just beautiful against that stacked stone, isn't it? I think that's really pretty. Reminds me of the interior of your house. And then this is the shimmery white cardstock wreath, and again I just in certain spots I put some glue, just enough to hold it down. Don't overdo it because this glue, it holds and you don't need to add a lot. So just put this down and take a second just to adhere to that gold. And then I did add to these, I added some of the glue dots just so you'd get some extra holding power on these. So just figure out where you want them on your wreath. And this one is really sticking. So just add them wherever you want them to be. That's it for that. And then you want to just take your Merry and you want to peel it off. So maybe the pick tool would be a good choice for this. And if you can just get it under there and just, I peeled the wrong part. So let's just get it under the right part. This is really, really sticky. So just peel it up. There we go. Got to get it started. Getting it started is the hard part. But I love these new adhesive sheets. They are just great for cutting out your words. Because, you know, I can't send any stamped images in the mail. So this way you still get a word on it. And I'm sure you've got some stamps at home that you can add to this. Or you can just go online and get some new ones. And the new mini is coming out with all of the Christmas stuff. And let me tell you, it's gorgeous. So just line this up where you want it to be. Layer it. I want it to cover that. If you wanted, I think it looks pretty if you put it at an angle, but you know, whatever you want. And you can pop that out of the E. And then you just want to take your bow. And what I did, I put some twine in for you and I just wrapped it around this cutout of the mason jar. This mason jar punch is really cute, but I want you to see, you can't see that very well on the camera. So if you just take your twine, and if you double it, it does work better. So I'm going to show you with this one. So just wrap it around, and then just take your glue dots and get a glue dot. That always helps. There's another one. And you just want to put this down in the center, and then you can just tie a bow out of this around this. And it is easier. Sorry, I'm twisting this thing all over the place. So just tie a knot. And then just tie the bow. Whoops. I'm having trouble getting a hold of things today. Okay. Isn't that pretty? I think it brings in the gold of the wreath underneath. And if you need to add another glue dot, that might be a good idea. I'll probably add another glue dot after this. But isn't that pretty? And then you can just arrange it however you want it to be. I think this needs to be just a tad bigger. Okay. All right. Hopefully you like it. And this one wasn't hard at all, I don't think. So tell me what you think. Talk to you soon.